Hello, hello. Good evening. Welcome to the shed. Sunday night. Sunday in the shed. Who have we got? We've got Clydebridge Digger. Clydebridge Digger and Clydebridge. Hello, Clydebridge and Digger. All right, thank you for coming. So, Robbie, good evening. A better evening than Oran Gatling and the rest of the Welsh rugby team. Hi, Robert. Good evening, Mav. Oh, that was scary. Monster from the pit, indeed. I've got a feeling as the years go on, and bearing in mind I find that quite difficult already, but getting underneath into the command centre, I'm going to find that quite difficult. Anyway, so we currently have a Sir Winston Churchill going around at notch 60. Going around quite smoothly as well. I don't think this line is one-way, Virgin. I think this will go both ways. Yes, it will. It'll go both ways. Take it down to notch 50. See how it goes. So that little 87, bearing in mind it's the smallest loco I've got, and it's the slowest. It's actually the strongest. It'll pull about 10, maybe 12, between 10 and 12 maybe, coaches at a really slow speed and not give in. Whereas the other ones, the ones that'll fly around there like no tomorrow, as soon as you put a couple of coaches on them, they struggle. This one just pairs. And there's no noise, hardly any noise from it as well. It's even better. Mrs. M is in. Good evening, Mr. Stubbs. Good evening, Mrs. M. How are you? Thank you for coming. Where's the old man? Is he out pounding the streets of Durham this evening? Or is he having a few small, large ones in his layout? I'm going to be doing something a bit later on. I'm going to wait for He's live? Is he? Is he really? Didn't even know that. I've had nothing. I've not seen no notifications. Well, sorry, Jason. I had no idea, mate. Where is he? Is he in New Durham? Or is he out Lineside? Matt, and yet you come here. Oh, poor Mr. Graham. The wife is moonlighting. He's in his bedroom. I had no ideas. Mav's not had a notification either, and I've got Jason's bell ringing loud and clear. This is a YouTube thing, though, isn't it? Grace was on about this the other day with notifications, and Darren Pepperdine left me a comment on my live stream at Acton Bridge the other night that he didn't get the notification till as I was leaving the stream. So that's a YouTube thing. I did say last week I was going to be doing another one tonight. And I said at Acton Bridge I was going to be doing another one tonight. And I put out, whatchamacallit, I set up a stream a couple of hours ago. So I don't know if Jason saw mine, Mr. Grimm rather, saw mine or not. Anyway, it is what it is. I didn't mean to tread on his toes, just I didn't know and I did say. Mr. Trevor's is better. Poor Mr. Grimm. So, as promised the other night, and I had this I put this somewhere where I find it very, very easily. and I wouldn't have to be rummaging for it. However, that's turned out to be quite the opposite. Where the Chateau Neuf du Pape have I put that? Oh no. Alright, can you help me find it? I'm looking for a box about that big and it's got a kit in it. Oh, it's there. It's down there. Someone pass it me. It's alright, I'll get it myself. Good evening, Mr. JC, Barnabas Junction. Here it is. I found it. It's where I left it. Imagine putting things in a place so you can find it and then you can't find it. Well, there you go. Oh. Now screenshot taken. Jason saying good evening to everybody. Hi, Jason says Mrs. M. I've allowed it's the husband according to Trevor. How are you, Jason? We've got Mr. 156 Andrew, aka the Shortbread Express. Good evening to you, Andrew. How are you, mate? Thank you for coming. Are you ready for this, Andrew? I am going to be doing it. Now that I have found it, hiding in the place that I've left it in. But I am going to be doing it. And on my lappy toppy, I have managed to argue with Facebook and get that photograph that Jason sent me last week. Oh, it was there a second ago. I got this prepared, man. For God's sake. How's that disappeared? Right. Right, what's his name? It's Jason, isn't it? That's partner. I had this loaded. And there it is. There it is. So that, come here, Leeds. That, yeah, still there. That is what I'm going to attempt to build. So it's 2 shops at the bottom, and then it's a block of apartmentes, and then it looks like it's got the a fire escape on the top, or the it looks like a sort of little building on top where you'd have your fire escape, or one of the many fire escapes that you probably have on a block of flats. Or it could be a service entrance, or who knows? Who knows? But I've got it anyway. Save picture to your laptop. Why will it go away again now I've come off it? Chandeliers, I hope not. Why is that all? Right, okay, fine, right. Don't touch anything. Don't touch anything, you might break it, Trev. Save it to the laptop and you can zoom in. Yeah. You're asking me to do things now that are a little bit. I should have perhaps done this in advance rather than doing it now. So we'll just go. We'll go with how it is for now. Moneybrook Junction. Good evening, Mr. S. Just to let you know, me and Lisa are listening whilst working in our layout. Good evening to you. Hope you're having a lovely time in your layout. I'm about to have a disaster in mine. I can sense it coming on. Right click on the pick, slate, and save image. I think we'll be all right with that. It does look all right. I'm only saying that because I don't want to be messing around. Got a little bit of sticky stuff. Right. If I build it here, I'll put my hand on here so I can see what it looks like on my lappy toppy. When it catches up. Right, go on, pick it up, Trev. Pick it up. Yeah, that'll do that. Right. So we've got, let's figure this out. We've got big bits. So these are the sides. That's also part of the side. That's frontage. Frontage. This is back. So we start with the back. That will go there. Side edge, frontage. So that's two parts of the front. No. Beg your pardon. Frontage. Because it's an L shape. They're the three internal supports. I'll need them. Shop and shop. At the bottom. However, it helps if they're right way up. Like that. And then these little pieces here, I'm gathering, go on the top to make that little service entrance fire escape thingy-mabob that goes on top. That can go down there. It should slot together without requiring glue. Wow, that's good news. That is good news. I'm happy to hear that, Jace. So we're going to have the back. And then looking at picture, that's a door. That will go there. On there. So how does that? Unless. Yes, of course. Yes, of course. I get it. So this will be, one of these will be a base. Now I've got to figure out which one of these is going to be the base. It'll be one with holes in it, won't it? It'll probably be one that's got a patterned floor to it to make it look like sort of, no, that's the roof, because there's the service thingy-mabob. Right, so that's roof. That'll go on top like that, then, I'd imagine. I'm hoping that's right. We're going for that anyway. We're going for that. So one in middle will have no holes in it. One in bottom will have holes in it, will it? It probably will, because it'll want bits to stand up in it, won't it? Like. Oh, something. Does that sound right? Oh, it's in. That's why. Yeah, it's in. 1, 2, 3. Oh, no, maybe not. Right. If you don't reply to anyone, please don't think I'm ignoring you. Less than an hour of my shift to do and over 2 hours of work. Yeah, no problem. We all understand the worker's life, math. It is what it is. Has to be done. We should slot together outcome with you, Jason. Have you been watching Airplane recently? Airplane, don't order the fish. You are talking about that Airplane, aren't you? Evening, Jason. Hope you're feeling better. Oh, have you not been well, Jace? Oh, I'm guessing you're feeling better now. Correct. Well, that's a good sign. I've got a correct from the man himself. So far, so good. Mr. Ello, good evening to you. How are you, Mr. Ello? Thanks for coming. So, looking at picture, side bit goes on here like this, on side. That clips in there, that clicks in. Oh, nearly had a man down. Let's go back to picture. No, it's gone off. Oh no, still there. Right, and now it's going to be windowy bits. So we'll have a windowy bit here. Oh well, this isn't as difficult as I first thought, Jason. I don't know what all the panic was about. And then we're going to have could have a problem here. Shoppy bits. They go in first. Yes. Good job I didn't glue it. So how do they go in then? Shoppy bits. So we've got shoppy bits. Oh, they'll just. There'll be nothing holding them up. They'll just. That could be quite dangerous. Yeah, I'm up. Oh shit, that's stuck in. Right, so this one will go in here. Yeah. We're figuring stuff out here now. Right, I don't know which bits I need here because some of them are for the roof. Some of them are not. Nope. Nope. Yes. So that one will go in there. Ah, right. Okay, that might give it strength actually because it's like an L shape. Well, it is an L shape. It's not like one, it is one. Good job I spotted that. Otherwise, I may have had a problem. Right, yeah, so that's not going to go nowhere, is it? Once I put fronts on. Which is this one. Oh. Hey, it's starting to take shape. And then that little side panel will go there. Hey, that's really good that you don't need glue. I was thinking I'm going to be pulling my fingers apart and my eyelids and everything. I thought this is going to be quite messy. Very interesting, very clever. So this just goes to show if I can do this, anyone can do this. Even you, Rob. I believe in you, mate. I told you this in the message. You'll be able to do it. Look at that. So side panel. Nothing to it really, just got to put the bit on the top. So Andrew was talking about what do you call it, airplane. Leslie Nielsen, yeah, class film. Don't order the fish. Jason's feeling better. Good to hello, Mr. Rello. Give Trevor a medal. Yeah. Said to you it was an easy build. Yeah, you weren't language. Weren't language. Did I swear? Did I? I didn't even notice that. We cannot see, as Richard Wilson was saying. I don't believe it. I'm going to build something together next year. Low relief front, nightclub 11, branded as Quadrant Park. We've got Scotch Egg. Good evening, Mr. Scotch Egg. How are you? Thank you for coming. How hard can it be? Says the Showbread Express. Did I really? I did not even know. Slip of the tongue there. Right, so back to the photograph. And it looks like we've got a little escape door at the front. It goes in here like this. Excuse me, Mr. Chair. So it goes in there like that. The back panel will go at the back. See, very clever. Side there. Oh, I'm excited. I've only got one more piece left to put on. Here we go. Oh, right, this one looks a fiddly one. All right, maybe I'm not that excited. Get in. All right, that one's in, that one's in. So you just have to talk to them. And then they do it. There we go. Ta-da! Yes. Brilliant. So at some point in life, however much time I have left in this shed, hopefully another 50 years or so, at some point it's going to go into this section here, because this is going to be my station / city area / town area. So for now it's going to go over there up against wall, just there. Brilliant. Thank you so much for that, Jason. Please do make sure that when you're out shopping, not just you, Jason, but anybody, you mistakenly buy the wrong item. Very, very gratefully received. Mr. Hello, Timber is Timber in, is he? I've not seen him, sorry, I do apologise. Good evening to you. So there we go. Well, that was a lot quicker than I thought, and nowhere near as painful as I was expecting. So what do I do now for the next 40 minutes? How big are the shop fronts? So now this is a problem, isn't it? Well, something I haven't thought about yet. How big are the shop fronts? So I've got pretty big hands. Probably not as big as Jason's, but you know, bigger than most. And it's half my finger. So I'm wondering where I would put my shop advertising. It would probably have to go here on the front, wouldn't it? Because if I put it inside there, you're not going to see it. So it'd have to go here. I'd have to print something off, put them there. Yeah, that's cool. I like that. Yeah, brilliant. Nice one. Thank you, Jason. Appreciate it. I love it. Ace. So, who made that kit, Jason? Was it a Metcalf kit? Was it? I've never bought a kit. It's the first one I've ever done. Never bought one, so I will definitely. If they're all that easy, I've got to worry about. I'll be investing. Outland models. Okie dokie. Has great potential to be modified. Definitely. You know, at some point, lights in it would probably go well, wouldn't they? A few little lights. But yeah, now that you've said about not gluing it, it's probably a good idea if you're going to be doing things like that in the future, putting lights in and whatnot. So now I'd have to figure out what would be the right size to download the shop frontage for it. Yeah, cool. Sure, for that, I'll be Outland Models. I'll be, in fact, so I don't forget, I am gonna get them up right now. Outland Models. Outland. Oh, Outland Models N scale, handy. That's me. And there's a lot of their stuff on eBay. Do they not have their own? Oh, yes, they do. Official site, outlandmodels.com. There we go. Right, I'll give them a little investigation later. Do you watch Chadwick Model Railways? He's clever. No, I don't. Sorry, I don't have the time to watch everybody. I struggle to watch the people that I do watch, especially with everything that I've got going on now. Not next week. Yeah, I've got 1 week of rehearsals left, and then I'm back on stage again. Still trying to give me head a wobble and get rid of past Amandas from the last one. I'm back on stage again. Jason says, personally, I would put panels in to separate each floor. I was thinking that as I was going along. If you're going to put lights in, it's going to light up 3 floors at once, isn't it? Oh, look at it now, I'm counting. Yeah, it's going to light up all 3 floors at the same time. So, yeah, you would need to do that, wouldn't you? And I'd also need to put dividers in going down so that I'd only have 1 window lighting up rather than 2. Because you wouldn't want all the windows lighting up, would you? Yeah, there's no, I don't need to think about that now, even though I am. But yeah, I would need to do something like that, I suppose. Yeah, well, chuffed with that though. Yeah, black card. Simple, cheap, cheerful, and it would do the job. Yeah, good tip. Thank you. Thanks for that, Jason. I'll definitely do that. Right, let's get this. Let's get Sir Winston going. When the temperature drops and when the engines start cooling down, when locos start cooling down, they start slowing down. I've noticed that. So I've had to just take them up a couple of notches and get him going. In fact, should we go for a different one? What should we get out? Let's go for the... no, we went for the Intercity last week. Class 66 is still dead. Let's put the 47 on. I know Robbie loves a nice old 47. Put this on for you, Rob. Nice 47. Don't think you've not got any virgins in 47s, have you, Rob? Those all majority of them are British Rail, aren't they? There we go. 47. Pride. Oh, why do I do this to myself? 47805. Mav. Pride of something. Next version should be WD-40. For the chair, I know. Every time I sit on it, I think, I need to oil that. And then I forget about it. And then I sit on it again, and then I think, I need to oil that. And it's the same with the padlock to the shop, Jace. To the shed. Shop! It's the same with the padlock to the shed. Every time I lock it, I think, I need to oil that. And then I come in, opens fine, obviously. And then I'm in there for a bit. I go out, and I'm like, I need to oil this padlock. Yeah, bit of WD. Yeah, 47 also runs perfectly around that loop. Almost at full power. I think we've got another 2 notches to go. Oh no, that's it. Right, well, that's warmed that up anyway. Notch 50. Duff 47. Duff? That's what Homer Simpson drinks in it. Duff. What should we go for next? That's dead. That's dead. They're all working. Oh! Saw one the other night, Acton Bridge, last one that come through. It was a GB rail freight though, GBRF. But all 60 as it was coming through. I was expecting a shed, but as it come towards the to the junction to go to platform 1, I could hear it. Well, obviously I could hear it. I was there, but I could hear it, and I think I said in my stream, I said that sounds angry. You can tell a 60 from a 66 from a distance. And it was, as it come out of the darkness into the light, there it was, class 60. I'm like, wow. Whereas Rocking Horse stuff at the moment, then, and probably will continue to get more so due to the unreliability factor. Yeah, I think that class 60 EWS goes well with my Virgin coaches. Yeah. Got to think differently. See? That's what I'm doing, thinking differently. And another one that runs super smoothly, now that I've oiled it anyway. I remember a couple of weeks ago, I was running it and all of a sudden it started whistling away. So I purchased one of these bad boys from the advice from Mr. Grim Reaper himself. Give it a little dab, as he said, and away it went. Perfect. Nice little oiling pen. Delft Junction. Good evening, Pete. How are you? Thank you for coming. You have just missed me do something that I never thought I would be able to do, but I did it rather easily and rather quickly. Felt that, Pete. I did it all on my own with the help of Jason and the photograph, but it was all me. So yeah, I just felt that. So I was expecting that to take a couple of hours. I don't know why. I just was. Did it in 5 minutes. I'm like, right, what do I do now? I'll just sit here and watch trains go around and talk a load of rubbish, eh? May as well. What else to do? Moneybook Junction, St. Pauli Delft. Why not? I thought I had one of Pete's cards. No, I don't have. I've got Pete Jackson's. Brian's is up there. Mark Timber. I thought I had one of your cards, Pete. Obviously not. Still need to get Jason's. And who else did I say what I was going to get? Rob and Grace. Aye. Rob says, do you think I can build that nightclub front next year. Truth Nightclub in Leven. Truth Nightclub. Now that's Power Ghost Nightclub, isn't it? Truth. Yeah. Well, Rob, I've just shown you, haven't I? A block of flats in what? 20 minutes? Was it 20 minutes? Did you say 20 minutes? I'll say 20 minutes. Block of flats in 20 minutes. Yeah. No pressure. We're going Donny in February. Says Pete, what's on at Doncaster? Exhibition. Gala. I've not been to Doncaster on my travels. I don't believe. No, I haven't. Shall I get up the whatchamacallit? No, it could be air. Okay. Oh, scratch build, right? Okay, fair enough. So it's not a jigsaw puzzle like I've just done there. Yeah, no problem. Rob, autism is a superpower, not a disability. Use it to your advantage. Oh, I know what you mean, though, Rob. Well, I understand what you mean, should I say. Doncaster Racecourse, big exhibition. Been to York Racecourse. I've done that one twice. Went there probably about 15 years ago, and I went there last year. It changed quite a bit. Doncaster Racecourse. When's? Well, you said February, so yeah, there we go. Fair enough. When am I next at Acton Bridge? What day is it today? Oh yeah, it's Sunday. Of course it is. So I'm not in work on Monday. Could be Monday night. Oh. No, that's not. No, I'm in rehearsals Monday night. How dare I? I can't do that. No, I'm in rehearsals, yeah. So rehearsals Monday, work Tuesday, Wednesday. No, I'm not in work on Wednesday. Going to see Only Fools and Horses in Manchester. Christmas present. I think we got 3 family Christmas presents for shows. One was Greece, which we went to last month before, and that was crap. I'm telling you, that was absolute pants. There was a little bit of grease in it, and then the rest of it was just something that some clever writer thought would be clever, and it wasn't. It was shocking. It really was. Absolute waste of money. So yeah, don't go see Grease because it's pants. I feel sorry for all the quality performers that were in it because they've been thrown under a bus big time with that. Shame though, because they were really, really good performers. So the director and the writer of that, pathetic. And then what was the other one that we went to? Hairspray. Very good. Slightly modified from the second time we saw it, and which was also slightly modified from the first time we saw it, but not on the scale of Grease. So no, good job by everybody on Hairspray. So yeah, that's recommended. But no, third one is Only Fools and Horses. That's on Wednesday night, and then I'm on nights Thursday night, Friday night. So no, that's taken me about 10 minutes to answer your question, Jason. But no Acton Bridge this week. to look for. I have to have a look for that exhibition in February. We're talking. Somebody last week was talking about one in Manchester, which is coming up early in the new year, I think, off the top of my head, which sounded a good one. So there is that as well. Gonna get super chilly this week, believe so. Nice little Arctic blast, as they put it. The potential for snow. Can always guarantee that when they give out these snow warnings, we just get a nice little dusting of it while everybody else is struggling. So we'll probably be all right. We're usually sheltered here, aren't we? Where we are, Jace. Pennines on one side and Wales on the other side. We're usually quite sheltered, really, from it. It's got to be really, really bad in other places for it to be bad here. The Showman Express says he might pop along. Pete, thank you very much. Good to see you in the train room. Indeed. The man cave, the shed. Been building this since summer now. Since the start of summer, I think, yeah. When the shed went up. It's all fully insulated, boarded out. I just need to sort electrics. An extension lead from the house is not ideal, is it? Well, that costs money. So extension, it is. Just need to make sure I turn it off. Do the shaky hand thing, Andrew. Manchester Christmas one over. Oh, is it a Christmas one? I thought it was New Year. Okay, so it's in 2 weeks. All right, fair enough. Very new. We will have a change. We will go from 60 to Intercity, I think. We will have a change. If anyone's out on their travels, everyone's out and about, I would need, well, I don't need, well, I would like another power car. Oh, one that probably doesn't fall out. How did that happen? Get back in. There we go. Fell out of the body. Another 125 power car. And I currently have 3 coaches for it. It's not the Swallow livery. Well, you've just seen it's not the Swallow livery from the car, from the power car. I've got one first class, no buffet. So, yeah, a buffet and a 125 power car. Obviously, swallowless. Non-swallow. Oh, yeah, that would help as well, Jason. Yeah, I'm still only on one controller. Yeah, so a double controller would be extremely helpful. Again, 125, pulling 3 Virgin coaches. Why not? My chef, why not? So, yeah. Rob said, I'm surprised no one mentions anything about the ending 2 night November update. Still not had time to see it, Rob. Like I say, you put it out when I was in work, and then yesterday was my first day off. And then obviously I'm here, so I've still not seen it yet. But I will, don't worry. Like the ones Pete says he likes the 125. It's got 2 now. Is that two full rakes? Do you mean, Pete? That is the Intercity Executive livery power car. Full set's 2 + 8. Is it 8? Is it? All right. Well, I need a few more. I was just going to go for 4. Mav says Pete in capitals. Guessing you like the Intercities as well, Mav? Let's give the Intercity some Intercities to pull instead of versions. Let's make it look a little bit more as it should be. So we will go for the first class first. No buffet. And then we'll just go straight for the cheap seats. I've got a question. Can you have light bars on analog, or is it only on DC or DCC? I saw a post. I can't remember the name of it. Somebody that sells trains. They got 11. Well, it was 9 + 2, if you like. Blue Pullman. They managed to order that in for one of their customers with light bars. Well, not light bars fitted, but ready to be fitted. And I just thought, there's no way you're going to be able to do that unless it's digital. It wouldn't work with analog. Could be wrong. Yes, using pickups. Okay. So I need a light bar and different bogies. So you can do it. All right, fair enough. They only work when the train is moving. Yeah, I thought that because for the locos that I do have working lights, obviously the more power you put to the line, the brighter they get. My 125, however, doesn't have working lights, and it should have working headlights or directional light. No, headlights, yeah. My shed, not this shed, I mean loco shed. My shed and my 60 both have twin tail lights, but only one headlight. As does one of my Virgins. I can't think which one it is now. My Britannia, that isn't Britannia, it's 36 after Britannia, because I can never remember what its name is. Mav, what's it called? My Britannia that's not the Britannia, that's got 2 headlights, no tail light, and it's got a little flickering light in the where the driver, where the fireman would be. It's got a little flickering light in there, which I think is pretty good. It gives it a nice little effect, that does. Scotty's got no lights on it. Yeah, that's it. Oh, Deltic. The Deltic, it's got lights on it that all work, and it's got head codes on it that light up as well. That is the number, Jason. That is 736. What size is your layout, Trevor? Well, the shed's 12 by 8. and it's almost the full length of the shed. Almost, not quite. Where I've got double doors where the camera is now to your right. I've got double doors to the right in that back corner, and that's the only part of the shed that's got no baseboards, frames. That's my little viewing area. That's it, Mav. What Mav said. I'm not even going to pronounce it. That's why I can't remember what it's called, because I can't even pronounce it. So I'm just going to abandon ship on that one. And yeah, what Mav said. Yeah, I'd say probably 8x8. Yeah, probably, yeah. Ah, very cool, very good, Mav. I can say that. Boadicea. Boadicea. Is that his name, is it? Boadicea. See, now that's how I'm like, what Mav's done there. What Mav's done there, right? I'm going to show you, prove this to you, right? It's how I learn words in my scripts. I did this in Ghost. It wasn't until I did Ghosts that I learned how to say. I've forgotten the word now. Oh, yeah. But anyway, what Mav's done there, can't even find it now. There we go. There we go. And for those that have rehearsed with me, they will back me up. Progeny. There. I've had to write it down because I kept saying it completely wrong. So progeny. I was saying progeny instead of progeny. There was another one. What's the one in Ghosts? Philandering. I could not say philandering for the life of me. Oh, you can't see it. I'm seeing the playback now on the screen. It's poor quality. You can't trust me. What Mav's done there, I have to do with words in the scripts. But yeah, I couldn't say philandering. It was like the tongue was the wrong way up and the teeth were upside down and back to front. But but then again, when do you say philandering? Seriously, in what sentence in your day-to-day life will you use the word philandering? So that's my excuse. I'm progeny. Man down. I hear it. Whoa! Don't speed it up. Stop it. Right, let's take the virgins off. Oh yeah, no, I know what it means, Mav. I'm just saying, in what sentence in your day-to-day life would you actually use the word philandering? If you're gonna be talking about somebody playing away, you just turn around and say, he's playing away or got a bit on the side or something. You wouldn't turn around and say philandering, would you? So that's why I could not say it. Dan's in. Good evening, Dan. How are you, mate? I can't see. Quality seems to. Yeah, I do struggle with the signal in here. Speaking to Callum about that before, it looks like I'm going to try and get a Wi-Fi booster. I'm struggling for plug sockets as it is in here. But what's not helping with signal is I've got that. It's like foil. Foil? Yeah, it's like foil. Like two layers of foil with like bubble wrap in the middle of it for insulation. So the shed's completely surrounded by it. So that's not going to help, is it? For signal. No, this is N style, Dan, which I'm probably going to struggle with later life. I'm already struggling with it now. I was oiling one the other day, right? And obviously not as big as double O, as we know. And I'm there oiling it. But then I suddenly noticed myself oiling it like this. And I'm like, why the hell am I being my dad? I'm holding it. It's getting further away. Soon my arms aren't going to be long enough to see it. I'm like, no, what's going on? So, yeah, I've got a feeling that perhaps N-Gage was not the right decision. However, when you've got a big, for N-Gage, this is quite a big size, isn't it, really? So there is a lot of detail over the years that I could put into this. So, whereas with double O, I would be pretty limited, wouldn't I, on that? Yeah, I was looking at them. TP Link, you get them from like B&M, can't you? Yeah, looking at them. Mav's got the same insulation on his shed. Cheap and cheerful, but it does the job, doesn't it, Mav? I was there in B&Q looking for the insulation and everything, and I'm like, seriously, some of the insulation, it's like, wow, I need a mortgage for it. But this, it comes like a roll, it's like a roll of underlay, isn't it, really? But obviously it's not underlay. And I think it was like 20 quid to half the shed. And it does the job. And it also weakens your signal. So, yeah, it's obviously good stuff. Dan, yeah, you went to Nuneaton yesterday. Did you get there for 4 o'clock for the sleeper? Or did you decide, nah, not having that? You were there for 12, 13 hours. 6 of you were there. It turned out well. With some great trains, including Royal Bellman Scotsman Class 66. Cool. Did you get to see Bahamas as well? We'll get a lot of detail with double O. Yeah, but what I'm saying, Rob, is because it's smaller, I'm going to get a hell of a lot of detail. I'm not saying you wouldn't with double O. Obviously, you would. I'm just saying with N-Gage, I'm going to get a lot more. Does your Lappy have an Ethernet? It does. Got it? It doesn't. It has a USB port, a HDMI one, another USB port, but no Ethernet. Do you know what? That was something I was talking to Callum about as well, saying I could just plug an Ethernet into my laptop, couldn't I? No, I couldn't. I ain't got one. Double O is 4. Sue says hi. Double O is 4 times bigger than N, so I will be able to get 4 times more detail into this. I'd say more detailed logo motives. Only downside is pricing. I think that's pretty much with everything, isn't it? The pricing is ridiculous, isn't it? Now he went some 8 a.m. Francis Bourgois. What the hell was he? He went on Bahamas and managed to see the only Class 90 service that went on that day was 43 and 009. I lost the 66s, 68s, 88s, along with 3R HTTs. You'll need a Wi-Fi booster then, not a TP-Link. Fair enough. I thought they were the same thing. Obviously not. I don't have an issue with signal in my shed. It is cocooned in the insulation, sides, roof and floor, and doors. Are you wired to your router then, Mav? Guessing your router's in your house, your shed's outside, and or are you just using Wi-Fi? Or not? I'm gonna have to think differently though, aren't I? Pete says, do love N-Gage. Sausage fingers wouldn't cope. I feel your pain. I know where you're coming from experience. Sausage fingers and eyesight is definitely one for N-Gage. Dan says the video should be up too. If you'd like to check that out later. Yeah, no, post away, mate. Yeah, share away. I have no problems with that, pal. My equipment, I need Wi-Fi. So, Mav, you use Wi-Fi and you don't have a problem. I'm only about... Quiet. I thought I heard a derailment. I'm only probably about 10 meters away from the house. And the router is on this side of the house closest to the shed as well. Do you know what? I just read that as well, man. I actually read that out with my equipment. I need to have Wi-Fi. Yes, of course. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. Right, Wi-Fi booster it is, but I need to sort my electric issue out. One extension lead from the kitchen to the house isn't good for a number of reasons. One, I've got the window partially open in the house, and this time of year, not great in the house. Two, the extension coming into the shed has an extension lead plugged into that extension lead because it's only one plug on the end of it, which is not advisable, I am aware. But I'm with it all the time. And then my extension lead going from the extension lead has got two plugs into it, which also has a double sort of sockety thing in it with more plugs plugged into it. So no, I am aware, not clever at all. But when I'm not in the shed, they're unplugged. The electric, and Ian suspended from a cantilever between the shed and my house. Above, we need to have Wi-Fi. I have Wi-Fi booster 2, but I have to admit the whole thing is wired from the garden around the house in front. do my flags the hard way with SD cards. Do you know what? That sounds like the easy way. That sounds like the easy way. None of this pissing about with modern technology. Do things how it used to be done. Then again, if you go back even further than that, we never had all this, did we? There was no such thing as social media and all that, so you wouldn't even need to bother. Anyway, I am going to love you all and leave you all and leave it there. So we've managed to build a kit quite easily, as it turned out to be. We have managed to establish that I am not very good with electrics and technology. And we've also established that I'm not very good at reading. Well, reading words that are not in everyday life, anyway. I'm going to be back next Sunday night. I'm not going to be Acton Bridge this week. I'm in rehearsals. I'm working pretty much every night this week. So, no, none of that. Oh, and only Fills the Horses. Yeah, so our next live is going to be 1 week tonight. Same time, same place, same person. So until next Sunday, I'm going to thank you all for your time and your support and your knowledge. I'm going to love you all and leave you all. I'll see you all next week. See you later. Have a good week.